course, I woke up early but took too long in the shower, and then had to take a car to my voice lesson. But I'm here. It's all the way on the 5th floor, and it's a walk up. Every time I get up there, I'm like winded. Hi, it's Ruby. My voice lesson went really well. I definitely had some like good little moments that like helped me. I think next time I'm gonna record my lesson, even though there's some terrible parts, but that's part of voice lesson, is like going through those like little cracks and shit. But yeah, it was good. I've been working on Video Games by Lana, and so that's just a song I know how to play on the keyboard well, so I've been working on it, and I don't know, I feel like there was some good breakthrough moments, because there's certain notes I know I can sing, but then my mind stops me because I know I'm going up, like higher, and so I get like super nervous. But then during the exercises, like vocal exercises, I can hit them so easily. So it's like I can sing those notes, but sorry, my mind just gets to me. It's crazy. But I'm gonna see what else I get into today. My plan was to go to this taco shop that opens at 12, which is only like an hour ago. And the line is crazy long, but it's so cute. That's what I said about everything.
Hola, voy a querer uno de trompo, de carnitas, de pollo y un agua de pepino.
Es todo junto, es piña, pepino, limón.
Oh, todo junto.
Sí.
Dámelo entonces.
Va. Listo.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Here you go.
Oh, it looks so good. The steak one is so good. this is pineapple, cucumber, lime, palo santo. I think that's all. It's super good. The carnitas, super good. Everything, super good. So good, I wish I got 6 of them. I saw this cute little cheesecake place. It's right next to the taco shop. I'm gonna check it out. It looks good. There's pictures on the outside. I hate to say things, this is better than Papa Del More.
Getting chocolate in your hair.
That lady was just sitting there, and then like he asked if she knew how to play, and then she joined him, which is so awesome. That's such a New York moment. I'm gonna go to Bryant Park to see this free dance show. Bryant Park does this like every summer. Sometimes they have singers, certain kind of performers, but there's always something going on there, so I'm gonna go check it out right now. I accidentally took the local, but still managed to make it on time.
I was trying to do the math backstage of how many shows we've been doing. It's somewhere between 40 and 50 shows we've been on the stage together, showing modern dance for all of them. So let's give a round of applause for Tiffany for doing this.
Thanks so much, Dan. It's easy when you love it, and I love dance so much, and I love New York so much, so to be able to offer something that looks like this to artists that I believe in is a dream. So like that's the easiest, lowest hanging fruit that I can think about. You all, I wish you could see what I see from here. It's thousands of New Yorkers coming out supporting the arts. You look dope, you look beautiful, you look amazing. Thank you for showing up and showing out. I really appreciate you. The arts need you now more than ever, so please, I encourage you to continue to show up for these artists.
So the show just finished. It was so awesome, and it's so awesome that it's free and that New York does this. Hey, I just want to talk about my day yesterday. Going to the taco shop was really awesome. I saw that like on a NYC trending Google thing, and that's kind of like what I've been going to, like trending things, because I typically like just go to like my same old sushi place, Miyako on the Upper West Side, or to a diner, or like the type of places I already know. So I'm like, I gotta check out all the other stuff that I don't usually go to, and I enjoyed it. Like the tacos were amazing. I saw this like Latino influencer guy there who I think had some bad juju placed upon them, but I think that happens to a lot of influencers anyways, just part of being on the internet. But just thinking about those things recently and synchronicities, and then like I saw like yesterday that Kelly Stamps had come back to the city for a while, and me and Etna were talking about that, like about Kelly Stamps and like her not being in New York anymore, and then she was like in New York. I'm like, that's crazy. Those are the moments like I'm like, oh, this is a Matrix, we're all making it up. But then after the tacos, I went to that like cute little cheesecake place that honestly was I thought that was great too. I enjoyed it more than my other adventure when I went to Papa de More. But like I said, I'll give them another chance. I'll give them another chance. They had so many cheesecakes there, like the little baby ones. And I got the strawberry, which was like super good. And like I really wanted to get another one. But I was like, no, I gotta chill, because I'm going too hard. And then I just walked around that area, which I'm never down there in that area, like Soho kind of area, because I'm not that kind of like fashionista, you know, high-end, big money clothes. But it's always interesting, like I'm always so fascinated by all the people there that are wearing like all this nice stuff, and you can definitely tell who's into fashion. That's a big part of New York, I feel. So that was nice. I walked around, came home, I was waiting for a package because I got this new exercise book. I really gotta apply myself. I really do. I literally, this morning, I finally deleted X, and I was like, I just gotta get off that stuff and like feeding into like all this negative energy and focus on myself a bit more, because man, you can get lost in so many things on that app. That's like the only social media app that I have. Like, it's not like I'm active like commenting or things like that, but definitely like just looking and seeing what everybody says and like the discourse that people have. And then I'm like, oh man, society sucks. Society sucks. I get lost in there sometimes for hours, and it can be a multitude of two, like entertainment, corn, like political stuff, like race. It's so bad. And today, like, I told myself, like, just delete it, and move on. So hopefully I can start going back to the piano and like just focusing on music, because I think it's good for my brain. I don't think, like, it definitely is. It's way better to be at the piano trying to figure out exercises and practicing my chord rhythms and doing all that stuff, opposed to losing my brain on that. So I'm excited about that. I have work later today. I wanted to make this video last night, but then I was talking to, we have a guest staying here, Johnny, Juice Mel's friend. He's a really sweet guy. He's also a fashionista. He's like a legit stylist, like styles celebrities, like big time celebrities. He came here because he had to buy some pieces, and he had like a piece in the Met, and we just ended up talking for a long time. So then when I got into my room, I was just like, I initially wanted to like pillow talk diary kind of style, but I was tired. Like, I literally like just turned off the light and went to sleep. But I'm feeling good. I've been feeling like this good sense of confidence. Having the camera outside really makes me feel like it doesn't matter what I'm doing, because I see people looking at me when I'm like holding the camera and like talking. And even at the restaurant, the Thai restaurant Elephant Ear in Hell's Kitchen, that I had it on the table and was recording myself eating, like, people look at me, but then after that, like, they get over it. And even then, like, what's it going to cost? Like, nothing. This is New York, man. Like, people do whatever they want. I had a nice experience there. The food was crazy good. Like, I love Thai food, and I usually like have my little go-tos, but I saw that that place was kind of new, and I'm trying to think like what was there before, because that restaurant hasn't been there long. I'm thinking if it was room service, which was another Thai restaurant. I don't know, but the service was great. Like, everyone was so sweet. But when I walked in, the guy said, "Oh, you're vlogging?" And I was like, "Yeah." They were all super kind, super nice. The food seemed like good quality too. Sometimes, you know, like, if you're on a budget, like, there's other places. That place was a little more on the, well, I don't know, like $30 a plate around there. I think, well, I got like that special clay pot thing, but I think like the other things are cheaper, like pad thai and drunken noodle. But going back to my confidence, I'm feeling stronger in that for sure. Even in my singing, I'm just doing it, you know? Just gonna do it. Sorry, I don't really ever prepare these. I just kind of go off the top of my head and say what I need to say, and maybe I should like put like bullet points over there just to make sure like I touch on the topics that I want to, because last time I edited my video, I was like, oh, I should have said that. Oh, I didn't say that. I should have said this. But I just don't want to be like too scripted in that sense and rehearsed. But maybe at least like some bullet points of thoughts I had during the day, and maybe like descriptors of certain stuff. But whatever, it's all chill. These are just like diaries for me, and I have to get ready for work soon. And I don't dread going to work, but I definitely enjoy my days off, and kind of wish I had just one more day off, even though it's a rainy day out there. And don't go out often in the rain. I just already like, people are like, I need to go home early. Somebody's like, my back hurts, I won't be able to do much, I don't know what's going on, I hope it's not kidney stones. I'm like, I haven't even got to work yet, please. But I gotta make the best of it, and hopefully I can help everyone out and not be overwhelmed. Usually when I like have my days off and then I go back, I'm not like too like worn out from service, because sometimes that gets exhausting. Now I'm gonna make a whole video talking about the service industry, and because that's all I've done in New York, and even before New York, like I've just always worked in restaurants. But we'll talk about that later in another video. Is there anything else I want to say? I don't think so. I'm just happy to make these videos, and I don't know how many I'll make. Maybe I'll make like a summer season, fall season, maybe like, I'm already like making so much content though, but whatever, it's all good. It's just the editing part that is probably the most difficult, and then I was doing so much of the work for that. Obviously I'm there like saying like, this is what I want, this is what I want, but I'm not physically like cutting and dragging, and that comes easy for her because she does that for work. But yeah, whoever's watching this, I hope like you enjoy this video and that it brings you a sense of the city and some peace and some calmness. Honestly, like I want to make videos that people like can put on the background, and like while they're cooking or cleaning or doing whatever they're doing, like that's the kind of videos that I want to create. People can just like put on and like clean up their room or do the dishes and just have going on. But yeah, bye.
Love, Ruby.